Hi! Today I wanted to share with you a few more details about my sweater. To start off with, I did a ribbing of 2:1, and then I continued a few ribbings to make the button band on either side. One of the button bands doesn't have any holes, while one of them has it. For the pattern, I chose mermaid stitch. In the mermaid stitch, we need to increase on one side and decrease on one side. That will give a pattern of kind of waves. I have shown this pattern on my channel as a mermaid stitch. I will leave the link in the description box. For shaping, I kept doing decreases wherever appropriate. I think I've decreased every 10 rows till I reach the waist, and after the waist I have increased again to reach the armpit. For making the armpit, I have again done some decreases and then continued it. Stopped decreasing, just made the shoulder without any decreases. I have tried to color coordinate this because this is a self-striping yarn. So started with oranges, then pinks, whites, pinks, oranges, and everything like that, so that both the sides look similar. When it comes to neck, I have casted on initially around 10 stitches, and then I kept decreasing every second row till I reached a round shape, and then I decreased maybe every 15 rows until I reached the end of the shoulder. This is what I did on both the sides. Casted on around 15 stitches and then did decreases every second row. For making the neck band, I casted on throughout till I reached this point, and this is where I broke it. So I knitted this first as a neckband, and then I knitted this. I have to join these two. I knitted a ribbing of 2:1, and then I folded it. This is around 20 rows, this whole thing, and then I folded it and joined it here at the back side. Coming to the sleeves, I started off from here by doing short rows. I casted on around 15 stitches from here, and at the end of the row I gathered a few more stitches, around 5 to 6 stitches, and knitted back till here. Then again I gathered around 5-6 stitches and then knitted back. That way, by the time I reach this point, I have already knitted around 3 inches here. That will give a better shape to my sleeve. I actually knitted this a whole sleeve, but since I was left with not much wool, I mean yarn, this is actually acrylic yarn, I will come to that later. Since I was not left with much yarn to finish this sleeve, so what I did was I casted off this sleeve to half, and I'm using that yarn, which is this much, and I think this is sufficient to finish this sleeve. and I am almost done. I'm doing the ribbing. I'm going to do 15 rows of ribbing the same way like I did here. These are 15 rows of ribbing. I'm going to do 2:1 ribbing and then cast off here. Now coming to the yarn, this is a 100% acrylic yarn. I think it is Magic Light from Ice Yarns. It is definitely from Ice Yarns, but I don't remember the brand name. I think it was Magic Light. But I will anyway link the yarn in the description box. So I am left with binding of that sleeve and ribbing on this sleeve, joining the neck here, and then stitching the buttons. Thank you so much for watching.